It's 10 p.m. and y'all are fighting already? This can't be. Also, there is no debate. This is what happened. Also, I was literally a minute early if you lost your damn mind. Tim shared an image. What am I looking at? You can't just it was temmed by you. Wait, did I just say Tim? It was penned by you. You can't pen your own message and just say they don't lie. No, 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 no. Doesn't matter. No, it matters. No, it matters. No, it matters. So you cut off the top of the screen, then act like you are the first. Exactly. Exactly. Cuts off. Hey, the message history does not lie. Matter of fact, here, hold on. Let's look. All right. Well, it doesn't really. It's already cut off there. So, but I'm pretty sure. Let me be first. That's because Tim's never first, because he's never on stream on time. That's why. And chat police is vouching for Tim? This is crazy. Someone take a picture. Oh. United by SA hate. Oh, happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. It's Minecraft time? I don't even have Minecraft installed, I'm not gonna lie. Look at that. Dude, look at that lava lamp back there. I should get like a massive one, but the issue with that is it would destroy my electric bill. I wish there was an eco-friendly lava lamp. I would get it. Alright. More rockets, baby. For anybody that wasn't here yesterday, I got in orbit. That's on camera. That did happen. And I have money. I'm not poor anymore either. Alright, let me evaluate what's going on here. Gas? Fuel systems? You have no facts. Your hatred for me clouds your judgment. I am first. Tim will have no pity for me. And chat, please, you can suck on my balls. That sounded like expository writing. Is that even accurate? Is that something I can say? Was that the truth? This is not chat message of a mod. Get him out of here. Can't do it. Won't do it. Listen, you guys are gonna have to like each other whether you like it or not. I'm not intervening here. All right, I have to test a heat shield and test a decoupler. Wait, what are my active things? Test the heat shield. And test a booster. This should be easy. Thank you, Brittany. Gotta say thank you, Brittany. Thank you. Ah, delicious. They only hate me because they can't bully me. I don't say thank you to anyone, especially not women. Dude, you're so lucky your wife does not watch the stream with you. You'd be slapped so fast. Ah. Oh, man. Is a monster a bad idea right now? It's 0 sugar, so it's probably fine. We watched someone else together? That's so rude. I can't believe you. Okay. What do we got for contracts? Contracts, heat shield, RT10 hammer, solid fuel booster. Let's do that one first. There's someone else. I can't believe you. Did Diddy get out? No. Yeah, somebody update me on that. What's up with Diddy right now? No, you know what? I think he got a couple charges dropped, but I'm pretty sure he still has multiple life charges on him. I think they just wanted to only stick with the ones that they knew they could get him on. I believe. But that's based off TikTok, like, comment section. Yeah, no, he's not innocent. Nobody innocent has, like, 100,000 bottles of baby oil. You cannot convince me that he's innocent. Okay. We're going to go with Freako mode. I got a feeling this is going to be the one. Okay, we got Freako mode. Test RT10 hammer solid fuel booster. Do I have to take off? Activate through the staging sequence. I think we might just have to grab. You know what? Let's just make a new one. I think we're just gonna make something super simple. Give me a pod. Give me a parachute. Wait, what are these? I don't know what the star shots are for. I think I can launch fireworks, but I don't know how that works. It doesn't matter what the charges are if you have 100 P bottles of baby oil. That's what I'm saying. No, he's guilty. I'm pretty sure he still has life charges on him though. Don't get concerned yet. Let me add a decoupler here. This should be all I need to complete this little objective, and it's very cheap. I'm not even gonna add fins to it. I don't care. All right, bop, bop, bop. Bam. Should be good. Let's launch. Dude, if he gets anything but life, bribes were taken. Let's be real. We have no control over that kind of shit. We're just peasants, dude. I understand there's people that have, like, get away with things more than I do. And it's bullshit, but it's true. All right, here we go. What am I doing? Yeah, literally, can I just hit test? Run test. Oh, there it is. Well, we got the contract done. Be real, would you guys fly on one of my rockets? If you had the opportunity, if I built a rocket in real life, would you fly on it? Holy shit, this thing's going fast. This thing went so fast. It's not gonna explode. I'm not gonna lie, it went pretty high up though. There we go. No, I wouldn't fly in a Serpent space rocket. Why not, dude? My rockets are pretty good. If you built it, I would safely sit in the seat comfortable. It won't even ignite, let alone get off the ground. Okay. Well, listen, if I make a rocket, it's going to be an SRB. Lighting it's not going to be the issue. Trust me. It ain't going to be lighting it that's the issue. The issue is, once that bitch lights, you better pray to God it's pointed in the right direction. VIP? VIP for that statement? Only if this crew capsule blows up. Let's do a little speedy uppy. Holy shit, do you guys see? Guys, I'm not gonna lie, this crew capsule might blow up. I'm not gonna lie. It might blow up. It's gonna come back really fast. I don't know. It's only at 1,000 meters a second right now. That's not too bad. Now it's seat. All right, here we go. It's still speeding up. All right, now we're losing speed. I mean, theoretically, it didn't blow up going up, so it won't blow up coming down. Yeah. What goes up must come down. See? Y'all are doubting me. Y'all are doubting me. Listen, I learned that from, like, Toy Story or something. What goes up must come down. Was that in Toy Story? It was in some kid's movie. I would sit in it if it was in a space museum, but none of your rockets survive, so... You say that as it's landing. You can't just... Listen, we can't all pretend like I'm not an expert at building rockets now. Look at this. We got people coming back and landing. It's the truth. That's a capsule only, though. It didn't take off as a capsule only. You show me rockets that come back only at, like, without only capsules. Followed a YouTube tutorial. I'll be honest, I haven't watched a single YouTube video about this game yet. I've wanted to really bad. But I feel like that kind of ruins the fun of learning how to build a rocket, though. You know? And there we go. Safe and sound. Check my guy out. You know what? I'm not going to get out. Last time I did that, it was super hard to get back in. Not only am I building rockets, I'm making my space agency money. I'm employing people. I'm providing jobs. What was the other mission? Test the heat shield. Now this one's fun. Yeah, this one, we're just going to send a big-ass rocket up on this. Let's pick the biggest rocket I got. Tell me. Hold on, which one's the good one? I think it's Freako Mode Mark 1. No, Mark 2. Mark 2 would be my better one. Tell me you guys would not get on this rocket. Freako Mode Mark 2. This is a good rocket. Now we're gonna launch it. Let me put some science on it. I don't know where I've done science so far. Science. Science. There we go. More science. More science. We got a lot of science on here. All right, launch. I didn't look at the staging. Too many parts. I'm over by 3 parts. You can see your science collected in the research building. Oh, hold up. Can I leave this? Oh, I can't. Well, it's not gonna be saved anyways. Angry Orange Engineer report. Yeah. It was yelling at me because I got too many parts. Okay, archives. So where am I? Kerbin. EVA crew reports. Wait, so I haven't done this one? Wait, what haven't I done? How do I read this? The empty dark bars are incomplete. Oh, okay. I see. So I've done everything around Kerbin. Oh, whoa, actually, hold on. 4 science reports found out of a total of 23. Oh. In space, flatulence is a surprisingly serious consideration for astronauts. While not a propulsion mechanism, it poses potential safety and hygiene issues. Flammable gases like hydrogen, methane, and farts are a concern in the confined space of gravity. What? Okay, so I gotta do more biomes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep, a lot of biomes to do. I just gotta stop landing where I'm going. We'll try to go to a different biome. Mountains, grasslands, water, ice caps are few. Alright, let me try to figure out what direction do I need to go. Let me try to go to an ice cap. Actually, I can do that. Hold on. I'm gonna try to go to an ice cap. I haven't done that yet. And I think I know how to make it happen. Although one issue is I have too many parts on right now. How can I fix this? I could just sacrifice. Oh, wait a minute. No, I've got science in here. Boys, look at this rocket. We got science everywhere. We got science. A lot of science in there. That's some good science. All right, let's launch. What? Experimental parts are not available at the moment. I don't have a Terrier engine. Oh, I do. I haven't bought it. I think I experimented with it. The Terrier is awesome, by the way. Flying with that thing in space is really awesome. It's so efficient. All right, boys. Wish me luck on this one. I think this is going to be fine, though. I mean, I know it's going to be fine. A very good to go for all space transfers. Yeah, it seems like it. It's, like, super efficient. All right, get rid of our... Staging looks good. And I got so much fuel. I got 3 fuel cells for my Terrier, so we can, like, stay in space forever. All right, here we go. Wait. What direction do I need to go? That way. I need to go... That's north. I need to go east? North or south? South or west? Oh, wait, that's... Yeah, those aren't caps. Why am I thinking those are the ice caps? That's just mountains. Okay, yeah, north or south. Okay. I'm gonna go north. Here we go. I don't have SAS on. Oh my god. That's why it's freaking out. North is the red line? Ah, yes. I see. Let me fix this a little. Trying to fix it. thing is super responsive without the SRBs. Tilt it down, tilt it down. Oh man, I kind of sent this one way high up. A little unnecessarily. Alright, kick this thing off. Okay, let me take a look. What do we got? What am I doing up here? Oh, I'm testing the heat shield. That's right, so that's why we're just flying. Ooh. Alright, hold on. Let me get to the AP. Let's establish a little bit of an orbit. Here we go. The AP's at 147. Let's do a little speed. I love the music as soon as you hit a certain altitude. It's like you're in space. Alright. There's AP. Let me go ahead and burn and make a little bit of a orbit here. And this is on the Terrier with 3 fuel cells, so I could do this like forever. The planet spin caused it to be not perfect north. Well, I actually also took off a little lopsided because I didn't have SAS on at first. I went way higher than I needed to, though. Yeah, unfortunately. Actually, I'm not gonna make an orbit. I'm just gonna wait till that line gets over to the ice cap. I'm gonna have to rotate it a little bit, but that shouldn't be hard. And to rotate it, I would have to use a normal or anti-normal, right? The purple? Yeah. Okay, I think I can start to rotate now. Let's try it. Let me try. I wish I could lock onto it. I'm assuming I have to unlock that. Burn purple. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, whoops, it's trying to go for prograde. All right, let's try it. Oh, look at that. Yep, we got it. We got it in the right mode now. I'm gonna have to burn and prograde a little more, I think. Look at me, I'm targeting shit now. I'm like an ICBM. This is insane. Are you proud of me, Tim? Did you think I could do this? Because I knew I could. I'm gonna wait till it gets like right in the middle. Alright, we're gonna stop burning there. And now I'm gonna go back to prograde and just make it a little more right in the center of the ice cap. A level 2 pilot gets radial and normal autopilot button. Oh, so I just have to level them up more. Okay, it's not about like unlocking a certain building or upgrading it. ICBM with explosions and everything. Whoa. Alright, let's burn. What's nice is this is actually going to be a really good entry as well. Like, nice and smooth. Alright. We're good to go. I'm just going to go ahead and pop off here. Put it in retrograde. And now we wait. Actually, I can go ahead and arm the chute as well. Is there like a min-max way to level up pilots, or do I just have to send them on a bunch of missions? The air will slow you down some, so don't be afraid to overshoot a tiny bit. Oh yeah. I think I put it far enough in there. Wink, wink. Piloting skill depends on what a pilot has done. Where have they orbited or landed? Planted flags. You can plant flags? Fly by the moon to get them leveled? Oh, okay. Well, I gotta unlock my maneuvers before I can do that. Otherwise, I'd have done it, because I think this, I'm pretty sure this exact rocket can do that. Oh, you know what I just realized? Oh, no, my science is on here. I was going to say, all my science I think I had on the wrong decoupler, but we're good. And we got a heat shield. Wait. Oh, my God. Is that a heat shield? That's a heat shield. Okay. I was concerned. It wasn't showing me the text for it. I'm going to go into surface mode. I only just realized you can manually change this little ball by clicking on it. I had no idea till today. Dude, we are cooking. Oh, there's my, I don't know if you guys can see it. My rocket engine is down there, falling to the ground. It's flaming pretty crazy, actually. Whoa. Dude, it's flaming a lot. We're definitely landing on the ice cap. I gotta start trying to aim for other things. Situation normal, only slightly on fire. It's got a heat shield. There ain't nothing to worry about. Honestly, I feel like you could throw a heat shield on, and I don't know what the limits are on this thing, but I don't know how it'd be possible to blow up if you have a heat shield on. Like, it pretty much seems impossible. Surprised that ice cap is still there despite all the wasted water due to AI cooling. They don't have AI yet in this game, or in this world. The ice caps are still normally sized. You know, here's the thing. The heat death of the universe is supposed to be the way the universe ends, right? We're just speeding it up. It's no big deal. Something I think about a lot, how is it the Earth doesn't just constantly... Like, wouldn't that make sense, though? Like, we all are going to eventually just burn because the Earth is going to get forever warmed up by the sun because the temperature's always trying to even out. So the entire universe is eventually all going to be one temperature, which would be really, really, really hot, right? I don't know. I'm not a fucking scientist. I just make rockets. Also, now that I only have... basically, only places I land at are what I'm exploring now. Should I only have one science of each thing? The problem isn't artificial intelligence. The problem is the artificial stupidity will get there first. True. Dude, that's a good statement. The good news is the Earth is also radiating out into empty space. The bad news is you just described the heat death of the universe. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I get that it's also... We also radiate our own energy, but... I mean, in a trillion, billion, bazillion years, everything will just be one temperature. Because it'll have finally all evened out. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know how long that would take, right? I don't even know if a bazillion, trillion years would even be enough time. Certainly not within your children's grandchildren's lifetimes. So... I'd say if any decision I make today doesn't affect them, I'm doing pretty good. Greenhouse gases are what the Earth retains some of the radiation. We will hit some new equilibrium at some point, but it might be drastically higher than desired. Yeah, I do. I know the greenhouse gases like speed up that process, which is funny to describe it as a drastically higher than desired. Like, that's kind of funny. It's the truth, though. Alright, let's do science, boys. Let's grab some science stuff. Log the temperature. Quite literally nominal. Okay, well, it shouldn't be. It should be really cold. We'll do our barometric pressure. We'll do some goo. It should be frozen, right? Observe the goo. Okay. Wait, why did that only give me some science? I've never been here before. Alright, let me hop out. Someone just tell him he's at, like, the moon or something. What a vibe. Deploy chute? Oh, I think he has a parachute. When would you ever use that? Alright, EVA report. There we go. And hop back in. Oh my god, dude. It's the same issue. At least the ground is flat. Oh! The experiments only give some science, and you have to do it multiple times. If you hopped out of your airplane and needed to land your Kerbal. Why would I hop out of an airplane in flight? That sounds crazy. A personal chute. When the ship's main chute rips. I didn't even think about being able to do that. Can you hop out? Hop out of the party. I'm with the day. The Russian style missions. For yeah. So does staging 5 times within a second by accident? But accidents happen. That's true. Good thing I've never messed up staging, right? Now. Come on, man. Use your leggies. Use it. Let's try help you out with RCS here, even though it's probably not going to do anything. All right. All right. Use your leggies. Come on. Oh, it worked. Huge. How many of y'all's minds would it blow if it just started going up? Goes looking in the clips for all your staging mishaps. Well, I only just started, so fortunately there's only maybe one. You know. Hey, we got a little bit of science. Like 6 or 7. Oh my god, boys. I was so locked in on the... I was so focused. We didn't even do the heat shield test that we're supposed to do. That's okay, though, because we can go fly somewhere else. I love the Soviet plan. Personal chute for the landing and a pistol for the bears. Dude, the pistol is so funny. Let's be real. The pistol was for the Americans. They said, if you see Americans, just say you saw a bear. Okay, we went north. If I go south to that polar cap, does that count as a different science? Or do I need to go somewhere else? Let's see. I could go to the mountains. To the west. Wait a minute. Oh, I was about to say, why does this look like Africa? Is this supposed to almost be like Earth? This looks like Africa, and then like fake Europe here, fake Russia here, fake Australia here, fake China and Thailand and Japan and India here. It's like fake Earth. Except all of this makes no... Whatever's over here makes no sense. And whatever's here makes no sense. Maybe that's Florida. I don't know. Yeah, South ice cap is different than North. Okay. Sounds like a joke, but in Soviet Russia, jokes tell you. Exactly. No, it's probably not a joke. All right, we're going south. Here we go. SAS on immediately. This thing turns so much better than I expect because I've got that, what do you call it, the swivel on it? Yes, focusing on the test this time. I was too worried about science. Who cares about science? Alright, keep it turning, keep it turning. I'm going to wait till I get out of the thick part of the atmosphere, and then I'm going to go horizontal. What up, Bay Corner? How's it going? Alright, we're out of the thick part of the atmosphere. Start going horizontal. Get rid of those boosters. We thugging? Hell yeah. This guy gets it. This should have been a much better launch, I think. I don't know. I'm still working on my timing for shit. For like when to start going horizontal. Because if I go horizontal too soon, I start burning shit up. Let's take a look. What are we looking like? Yeah, I still went pretty high. But I'm very lined up, so let's just go prograde. Burn. Maybe in this reality, Earth was taken over, all the Kerbals took over Earth, and humans lost the battle for Earth. I feel like if the Kerbals took over Earth, they wouldn't be having a startup space program. I think they would have an established space program if that was the case. How about at the party? Perfect. Getting nice and lined up here. Keep the contracts up. Don't let me forget about the contract. I'll cry. 46,000 to 51,000 meters. That is not a big window. That is such a tight window. That's crazy. All right. Looks like we're going to be landing on the southern ice cap this time. It is possible for the heat shield to fail, but it's mainly if you come in too steep from an interplanetary return. Really? So, like, it got too hot, pretty much? I guess I'd have to see here if I look at it. Will it tell me? No. I'd have to look at it while I'm in what-you-call-it mode. Coming in at, like, 4,000. Yeah, that'd be crazy. How do you... So, what do you do about that? Do you have to have a braking procedure or a braking maneuver done, or is there a way to not blow the fuck up? What could you do about that? Have multiple heat shields? I don't even know. The thin parts are a bit shit too. Yeah, are you talking about like the parts that I have on now? Either slow down or come in very shallow. I wonder what the limit is. So the parts you unlock later, they're thicker? Pause. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What's that icon mean by your name? GLHF Pledge. What is that from? Chode rockets. They got that tuna can rocket. Eve, Venus equivalent, is even thicker and very, very difficult. That's so cool, though. Dude, I want to land on another planet so bad. I want to go to the moon, but I can't yet. And I don't know how to design a lander yet. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, what's that event for, though? Was it an event? I've never seen that badge before. All right, let's speed it up. I think I am going to have to force myself to slow down, maybe. Anti-gamer toxicity thing. Oh, that's cool. Dude, gamer toxicity. Listen, I played in the years of Black Ops. It has gotten so bad now. Because back then, people used to just talk shit and it was, like, funny. Like, it was toxic back then, but it was, like, whatever. Dude, now people talk shit to the point that they're, like, trying to make you feel as terrible as possible. It's crazy. Alright, I am going too fast. Once we get down towards our altitude, I'll do a brake burn if I need to. Which I might need to. That's why I still have my engine on. Let's speed it up a little. 46 to 51,000. I'm a little concerned I won't even be able to get to that altitude with my engine on. Like, it's going to start burning, I feel like. I used to exclusively kill with a knife on Black Ops. Oh my god. So you experienced it all. Yeah. You son of a bitch. Dude, using the knife in a gun game, that's so dirty. Isn't it called a humiliation kill? I can't remember what the announcer called it. It was something. But where it, like, D-ranks you where you're at in gun game. Alright, we're getting close to our altitude. Really fast. I'm going to go ahead and burn. I'm going to burn us down to our speed. Oh my god, no way we're going to blow through this. I think we're going to blow through it. No! This engine's not powerful enough. Ow! Oh, god. Well, boys, we get to do this again. It's okay. At least I'm getting science out of this, so it's not a bad thing, at least. Damn, we were cruising. I would jump off buildings and get him, like some fucked up Batman. Yeah, POV, you're Batman and you want to get information from somebody. Stab him 16 times. Where are they? They've been dead for 10 minutes. I don't think he's going to answer any questions. I'm not much of a Batman enjoyer, though. Not because I don't like Batman. I just feel like I didn't get into it as a kid, and then I just kind of lost it, you know? Lost the plot. And there's like 20 different Batmans. One looked like a Mecha Godzilla. What is the reasoning? Oh, Elon Musk posted. Hold up. Hold up. We got space news. Oh god, it's politics. Oh, fuck off with that. Nope. Nope. Fucking twat. Dude, he's a strange fellow, you know? I try to give him a reasonable amount of what is the word? He's got Asperger's. Like, he's literally got Asperger's. So he's not fully mentally there. So I try to give him a cushion is the right word. He's a piece of shit and he's always has been. I don't doubt it. Oh my, I didn't even do the science, boys. We're just spending money on rockets for fun. We're basically SpaceX. We're just throwing money at machines. Did you get the contract? No. I was trying to do a brake burn and forgot that I had this shitty little engine on. So I went, I like sped through my altitude at like 600 meters a second. I know. I sped through my altitude so hard. And then I didn't even do the science. God damn it. Why do I keep launching without SAS? I keep going lopsided because of it. Alright, I'm going to sit at 180 this time. Or what is... I don't know how to read the angle. The angle on this. What's that? 70, 60, 50, 45. I'm going to sit at 45 degrees. I really wish they flipped so I could read what numbers I'm at. I guess I could... Oh, God. Nope, never mind. I was going to start rotating. That was a terrible idea. Alright, we're out of the thick part of the atmosphere. I'm going to go to 0 degrees. We are still heading south. There we go. Let's take a look. That was a better takeoff, I think. Yeah, that was much better. Are we lined up? No. Let me go ahead. I think I need to go anti-normal. Let me go anti-normal. Wait, what? Let me make sure. Nope, wrong way. Normal. Actually, that might have been normal. I don't know. No. This is normal. This is normal. Yeah, this little nav ball is so hard for me to read, I feel like. I've done flying. I've done like normal flight sim stuff. For some reason this thing is so hard for me to read. There we go. We are aligning. The good news is this rocket is so cheap, it's like $10,000 or something. I'm assuming that is converting to like millions, so it's probably like 10 millions. The taxpayers are pissed, but I don't care. Alright, we are lined up. Now I'm just going to go prograde and call it a day. Can I change my camera view here? It doesn't seem like it. I'm getting good at takeoffs, though, I feel like. This is good takeoff practice for when I'm ready to start staying in orbit. What I would really love to do is set up, like, a space station early, but there's no reason for me to. I can't really do anything with a space station right now. All right, we are smack in the middle of the ice cap now. With how much stuff I'm burning over the ice caps, I am single-handedly melting them myself. Docking ports for a space station. I'm assuming that gets unlocked like way later too. All right, let me go retrograde. And a lab. I think I almost have that unlocked already. I think it's the next milestone for science for me. All right, I'm going to start burning right now. This should be good. It's good for refueling rockets after getting to orbit, but before shipping it off to another planet. Yeah, that would be cool. That's what the Artemis mission is trying to do with the moon. They're trying to set up a station over the moon so that they can make it like a little gas station, like fill up and go. Oh yeah, this should be perfect, I think. All right, I'm going to sit it at 1,200 meters a second. All right, speed is good. Speed is good. Now we're waiting for altitude, and we're almost there. This went much better. And don't let me forget to do the science either. 58,000. We're slowly climbing in speed, but nothing crazy. Couple thousand more meters to go. It'd be nice if there was a run test keybind. Done. Contract is finished. Get the fuck out of here. I should have turned the rocket on. Oh well. And the parachute is armed. We can go land. Hooray! Dude, I am locked tonight. Yeah, I feel like I'd have to land at a moon before I ever have the justification to have a space station. Science. Science. Yes, science. Thank you. As soon as I said that, it like evacuated my mind, so thank you for reminding me. Very cool. Do I see mountains over there? Hold on. There's mountains on the ice caps? That's crazy. Are there mountains in real life on our ice caps? I don't really think there are. That's kind of wild. Those are still ice cap biome? Oh, okay. Observe the goo. Love the goo. Observe the temperature. Observe the barometer. Hell yeah. Do a little crew report. Hell yeah. Oh, as I was saying earlier, should I just make it one of each of these things now? Because I'm only doing science where I'm landing. So should I just have one of each science thing? Alright, recover. Good mission. We finally stuck to what I tried to do 2 flights ago. We're at 37 science. I still took 2 to 3 of them until I had leveled up scientists on staff to reset it. Probably not a bad idea. We got tourists. Hold on. Did I unlock the tourist thing? Flight control. Is it this one? Liquid fuel fuselage. I haven't done any space jet stuff yet. Oh, this is what I need. So I can't ferry people too nicely yet until I get that. Oh, that's cool. A flag that can be applied to a size 1 tanks and other parts with some same curvature. Or use a different mission flag if you really want to go that way. Oh, I thought that was the one you could plant. Maybe not. Alright, let's look at the missions. Explore the moon. Can't do that yet. Actually, what should I save up for? I should save up for either a mission control upgrade or tracking station. Both are at 300k though. Tier 2 pad. I have a tier 2 pad. I don't have a tier 2 VAB, which is... That's more expensive than both of these. Let's just do some stuff. We got test 2D12 decoupler. That's a good chunk of change. Test TD25 decoupler. Oh, fuck. That's on escape trajectory. What was the other one? Oh, thank God. I didn't even read this one. If that was escape trajectory, that would have been so sad. The tier 2 VAB will make moon missions easier part-wise to build for. Oh, okay. Ferry VIP, conduct temperature. I'm just gonna decline this one. Test J20 Juno basic jet engine in flight over Kerbin. I can do this one. I'm just gonna carry it as a payload. Just gonna take out all the science stuff and throw that engine in there and call it a day. And quote-unquote activate it. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. Engines. Juno. Throw that bitch in there. Close it up. Wait, hold on. Does that have fuel in it? No. Where does the engine go? Right there. I'll save it as the last stage because we're technically never going to activate it. Okay. Got that. And the other one was TD12 decoupler. Okay. Test it. How do I test this one? Activate the part through staging between 34,000 to 38,000 meters. That is weirdly specific. But I could just decouple early. Oh, fuck. You know what I just realized about this J20? I have to only be going 200 to 300 meters a second. A spare decoupler on the side. Can I put it on the side? I can't like put it on the side. Because it's this one, right? Yeah. I could just decouple early and get that one done. That shouldn't be an issue. Can I put it on the top? No. Let's just try a flight. If it doesn't work, I'll make a special rocket for it. The other contract's meant for airplanes. Yeah. I know it is, but I think we might be able to get away with it. Because we might be going about 300 meters a second at 8,000 meters. We'll probably be going faster, though. Let me just keep it open. Keep this open and be ready. All right, here we go. Oh, we're going to be so much faster. I have an idea. Trust the process. Trust the process. This is crazy. Here we go. There we go. Successfully tested. Shut that shit down. Close it up. And now we continue. So at 34,000 to 38,000, I need to activate my decoupler. I think I can do that. Although, honestly, I don't know if we're going to end up being fast enough at that point, but maybe. I would like for that to be the case. Ooh, I could actually use it on re-entry, though. If I manage to get both these contracts done, it'll be a feat. Alright, go. Nah, there's no way. I mean, unless I start going sideways. Am I slowing down? Why am I slowing down looking sideways? Oh, probably because... I don't know why it slows down when I go up like that. Let me just go in prograde. Uh-oh. Couple lag spikes. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna dive. And I'm gonna turn my engine on. And we're gonna hope I manage to hit the parameters I need to hit. I'm gonna hit this blue circle. Some reason it just seems right to me. Alright, we're speeding up. We're heading towards the ground now. Somehow we're still ascending, though. Do a little flippy flip. It's a really big window of speed to use the decoupler. There we go. We are descending now. This is an interesting mission. It's really just on the fly. Alright, I've got the speed. We're gonna wait. I don't want to go too fast. As soon as we hit 38,000, I'm gonna decouple. And we should be good. Got 2 contracts done with that flight somehow. RIP anybody that was below and just got bombed by 2 SRBs though. RIP. $38,000? Tested. Let's go. Huge. I love double or quad dipping contracts with multiple orbit satellites. So is there an incentive to set up satellites, by the way? It'd be so cool to set up like a satellite that gives me, I don't know. What could I do with a satellite? Some like communications array or something? That'd be cool. Communication range limits? Oh. Should I be setting up some sort of comms on my ships now? Because right now I don't have any comms set up. Probes need to be in comm range. Oh, I see. What do you do with probes? So you need to set up arrays around each planet to keep control of the probe. Oh, sick. I would assume that's also important if I do like planet mining or something. Because I don't know if you have to have a crew member to do planet mining. You're on hard mode. You can't control remote probes without relay satellites. Oh. Don't forget science. Yes, science. Yes, science. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Wow, that was a little close there. We came in a little hard. I don't know why that just happened. Weird. Glad we didn't blow up. Oh, about science. I took it all out. Oh, it was the engine that blew up. That's why. Well, we got a crew report. That's cool. Time warp can break things. It seems like it. I think it was just because the jet engine blew up, though. We got a little science. How much did I need for aviation? No, not aviation. General construction. 45. A little more science. And we're getting money, like, a lot now. That was 2 things cooked out. Yeah, what is this? Escape trajectory. I have a question. Couldn't I just set up a rocket to be an escape rocket, but not have a crew member on it? Would that work for this? You might want the lowest node. It gives you a new science object to get a bunch of science. Like this one here. If it has a probe core. No. Research? Oh, research. I see what you're saying. Oh, you're talking about this. The probe core. So I can't just launch a rocket that has no crew member, even if it does what the contract says. Like a dumb rocket. At that point, it's basically a bomb. Let's be real. Science Junior is the new science object? Oh, okay. Okay. So that'll get me a shit ton more science then if I unlock that. Alright, yeah, I'll unlock that next.
Oh.
Yeah, so I can't do this because this is an escape trajectory. I can't do anything. All this other stuff is like dumb stuff. Like take a crew report over this area, take a crew report over that area, and I don't have planes. It's similar to the mystery goo and function. Repeated use is needed, locks it out, can't reset. I see. I mean, I could do one where I throw an extra guy on. I hate the way that looks, though. If you don't have a Kerbinaut or a probe core, you can't launch, and the can't stay Putnik has no SAS. It's a pain to fly. Oh, damn, that sucks. Let me just decline one of these. Like this one. I don't even know how to read my reputation up there, so... Oh my god, it just gave me a bunch more ferry missions. Need approximately 4,500 Delta V to get to escape. Yeah, I'm not even there yet. I think the best I've made is like 3,700, 3,800. Let me just do this one. I guess. I would only need to add 1 pod on. I hate the way it looks, though. I'm surprised they don't give you anything that's like a 2-person pod or something. All right, let me load up. Let me load up my default Freako mode Mark II. There we go. This should have science in it. Yep, we got science. I think we're going to aim for a mountain as well. Throw a Mark 1 on. Throw this on the bottom. And then let me add 2. I'll add a chute for each one. Well, you know what? I should need to. Let me do this. I'll add 2 to this. And I'll take the top off. Nah, I'm not going to take the top off because I don't have any way to cap that off. Yep. This is good. Because I can't add 1. That'll make it uneven. Oh, I mean... I wish you could add a shroud around this because it just looks so bad. Oh, well. Okay, let me make sure we put the VIP on there. I can't believe I remembered that. I honestly normally forget that. And what does he want me to do? Suborbital and orbit. Okay, so he wants to go orbit around Kerbin. We can do that. Let's go, Sonden. Oh, and let me make sure... Yeah, these should be good. 0.04 thousand, that should be fine. Honestly, let me just set these to 0.2. 0.2 is a good range, right? I always forget how to read the min pressure. That's good, that's good, that's good. Yeah. Alright, this is all good. Alright, let's take Sonden on his fucking space flight. Katy Perry's child. Do you think Katy Perry's played this game? Is this what she was doing the night before? All right, here we go. We're going for orbit here. I'm gonna turn SAS on right away. I tried to just set it to prograde, but I don't think that was going to work. I definitely keep going way too high. Like, kind of unnecessarily. You burn too hard for too long, it's okay to coast near AP and then finish. So are you saying like the main stage? Like kind of just let the SRBs do the work and then have my main stage turn on later? Or just keep it at like a lower thrust maybe? Yeah, that's just a really big curve there. Alright, well let me just wait till we get to AP and I'll start burning. Which is at, hold up, 117 kilometers. Make sure we're facing prograde. I will say, for 3 days of stuff, I feel like I'm super confident in setting up an orbit now compared to when I started. Alright, start burning. Purple button bottom left will show you AP and periapsis heights. No need for AP to go higher than 75 kilometers. Okay. Yeah, I just don't know. Like, when I first take off, I feel like I do the first angling part right, but then I feel like I stay like that for too long and don't angle more sooner. Or maybe I'm just burning too fast, honestly. 85 instead of 75, the DV difference is very small. So when it gets above 70, cut engines and coast. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I'll try that next time. I mean, the SRBs, I can't cut those, but honestly, I should probably just I should probably have my main engine on like a quarter or a half hour on the first burn. I mean, this is a nice sized orbit though. It will be at least. Good looking orbit. Has a healthy amount of distance. This guy's getting his money's worth, let's just say that. See if I can get it as circular as I can. No, I'm not going to be able to. I'd be wasting a ton of fuel to make it. Well, I gotta get over there first. That's fine. Did I get what he wanted done? What? Oh, I actually have to burn a little more. My periapsis was too low. There we go. There we go. Now he's happy. All right, let's see where do we want to land to do some science. Maybe those, I think I'm too close to those mountains to aim for that. Prograde is below the horizon line, and you might want to manually steer it just a little into the blue. Too much lag for timely advice. Oof. Yeah. Well, we're in orbit now. The periapsis is at 70 kilometers. So that would keep me out of falling, I think, right? Is it at 70 or 80? I can't remember. That keeps you from falling. Anyways, let me figure out where I want to land. Maybe I could aim for these mountains here. Just gonna let them learn the hard way what happens when you follow prograde into the orange half. Is that bad? Is that because it's currently prograde's currently in the orange right now. But the PE is at 70. So I feel like I'm fine, right? Like I know I'm descending a little, but I'm not in the atmosphere at all. Yeah, I'm not slowing down. It was nearly into the atmosphere, but you got your PE up fast enough to survive. Oh, okay. Oh, because I guess now if I was too close, it wouldn't matter because then it would be trying to make me go towards the planet. Yeah, I think I understand. I don't know. I saw the PE was still going up, so I just burned. Whoa, look at that crater there. That looks sick. I'm assuming that's a big old crater. All right, let's try and move the spot to here. So we're going to go to normal, I think. Anti-normal. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, it's fuck. I have it on the stability or the prograde. No need. The planet rotates. Wait, what? Time warp? Oh, that's true. I could just let it rotate around. Okay. I feel like getting that to line up might be hard, though. Let me see. Here, let me go faster. So, like, there, maybe? And then on the rotation around, it should be there. Actually, yeah, it looks like it. Okay, that would have been good, but now I'm realizing there's no way I can burn down to that. Whoops. Alright, well, we're just going to land where we land. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I can burn down to that? Might be underestimating this engine. Because that'll put me in a mountain biome, if I can get it down there. And I got a heat shield, so nothing to worry about as far as speed goes. I think we might get there. Yeah, I think we'll get there. Oh, it's going to be close. Actually, it might be right on it with the drag as well. Might be right on it. That is a lot of luck. We will see, though. Where's the planet? Whoops, there it is. All right. I'm going to arm the chutes, and we're going to go ahead and move in. Oh, fuck. I underestimated how fast the planet spins. We're just going to land right in the water. Damn it. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, we got the main mission done. That's all I really care about. All right, we can speed this up. It would have been perfect, but I didn't take into account the planet's rotation. Damn. It got hot. There's a mod that will show you where you will land after aero drag. Ah, I wish there could be like a way to calculate that. Those look like drag chutes for a second and I got nervous. But those are the full-size ones. Beautiful. They both lived. As I knew they would, of course. Just as planned. I need a mod that just speeds up this part. Like, now that I know everything's fine, just let me land. Turn SAS off, I guess. So much safety. Look at that. How would that work in real life, by the way? Like, obviously, those parachutes would not work like that. They would get tangled up. Right? I don't know. I've seen pods that land with 2 parachutes in real life. I don't know how they keep them separated. I think that might have made a good chunk of money, like 30K or something. There's no way to know, really. Wait, I've taken him up in a rocket before. You can level up your people that like the tourists. That's kind of cool. I don't know how much money I made from that mission, but I think it was decent. Let me see. That wasn't it. Was that it? What? There was definitely more. There was definitely more for that. Oh. Another VIP one. Suborbital flight. Conduct temperature. Focus temperature survey. Yeah, none of these are good ones, though. I could do another one of those. I've already got the rocket set up for it. Oh. Throw our tourist on there. Hardin Kerman. What a guy. Do I have my... Real life shoots are tricky. KSP shoots are so simple. They're non-physical. Yeah, it's so nice. I'm so glad I don't have to worry about shoots tangling with each other. Okay, what does he want? He wants to just go suborbital. Well, let's just do a practice orbit. I want to try to do a good practice orbit. I'm going to do like I'm going to do a third power on my main engine and see if that slows down my ascent by a little bit. Let's do a third power and we'll try this. And I'll try to cut it off at 70, but the odds are my SRBs are still going to be running at 70 kilometers AP. We'll see. I thought they would be, but actually this is going good, I feel like. Honestly, I might just set it at prograde here and just let it go, because AP's not even at 70 yet. Alright, 70. I'm just going to let it coast. We'll wait till AP. That seemed better? I don't know. It's definitely not as big of an arc. It's so weird when you're like suborbital. There's no sound for being in space, for not being quite in space, but also still being in the atmosphere. Also, I'm tired of being in the dark. Alright, we're almost at AP. And I don't have much fuel left in this. I need to have the... Why isn't this engine in the same phase as that? I don't know why I did that. Is he happy yet? How are we not suborbital? We're almost... well, you know, I guess that's not true. All right, at 69,000, I'm going to start burning. There we go. It counts when you hit 70. Oh, yep, there it goes, right there. But couldn't you be in orbital at 70,000 though? That's suborbit? Wait. But I thought at 70,000 you could have an orbit with the AP and PE at both 70,000. Or is it has to be above 70,000? I don't know. I'm confused by the numbers. Too many numbers, damn it. It's almost like it's rocket science or something. It's suborbital if AP is above, the PE is below. Oh, okay, okay. So, I see. So, those numbers are more of a reference to your AP and PE, not just altitude. I definitely should be burning a little sooner on my AP. Because burning right at AP is a little too late. And I get this weird oblong shape. And the contracts don't count until the ship kisses the vacuum. I see. Well, I'm gonna have to burn a little. Here, let's do... I think I have to burn at the blue here, right? Burn on the horizon about 30 seconds before AP. Okay. I think I have to burn at the blue here, right? To get the PE to start... Or to start moving myself away from the planet a little. Is it the blue or is the... Here, let me see. Oh my god. Fighting the SAS here. Is it the blue? I think it's the blue. This will move me a little... This will move my PE away from the planet, right? It seems like it. Nope. It is not. Oh, I'm past my PE. Never mind. I already passed it. So I'm still in orbit, but it wouldn't be a long-lasting orbit if I stayed here. Okay. We're good. We're good. All right, he's happy. I'm just going to go ahead and... Well, what do I aim for here? If I burn fast enough, I should be able to get to those mountains. And I do have science on board. And since I'm going with the planet, I shouldn't have to worry about rotation too much. Damn, I'm getting low on fuel. Well, I might not even get an option where I land. I'm just going to have to land. Yeah, I'm going to run out of fuel. Well, my PE's at 28,000, so this orbit might last a little while. Not long. It might be a couple loops. Worst things have happened. I'm going to arm my parachute in case things get weird with speeding up time here. Yeah, I thought the trick was to burn right at AP. It's definitely like a good chunk of, like a good 30 seconds before would have been perfect. We're about to start zooming by. See if I can. I might re-enter on this orbit, right? I mean, 30,000 kilometers. I should, what? Yeah. I'm definitely going to re-enter here. Yep, with drag at least. Okay, we're good. I don't know where we're landing. Actually, we might land a little close to the center, which would be crazy. This is a super shallow approach. Holy cow. Nah, we're going to land much sooner than the center. So, when the pod is talking about min pressure, does that align with what's up here? So if I want it to deploy, like the initial phase of the chute, later towards the ground, I want this higher, right? Does that associate with this bar up here? Or actually, I guess in reverse. So if I want min pressure to be higher, it would deploy it higher up in this direction. I think. That's the way I understand it. If that's wrong, let me know. I'm not sure. Well, that's another VIP successful flight. We haven't had any crashes in a long time. This chute must have... Oh yeah, I guess that that kind of logic only works on this planet. But yeah, this many atmospheres to deploy. This chute must have this many meters to deploy. Right, higher pressure means lower altitude. Okay. Yeah, so like... Okay, yeah, that makes sense, I think. I feel like that's got to get really weird if you try to use a chute on a different planet. Because you'd have to know what the pressure is at what altitudes on that planet. But I guess you wouldn't really use a chute to land on a different planet, right? That's mostly just for recovery. Alright, we are cranking the money out. Pretty good. Sacrificial probes are for true. You're right. What else we got? Here we go. Finally something different. I think I can test this one on the ground. Ant liquid fuel engine. I've never used that one before. Almost don't need a chute on Eve. Your terminal velocity is like 20 meters a second. That's crazy. Is it because it has it's just such low gravity? Chutes on Duna is, yeah, that's something. What is this ant engine? What the fuck is this? What is this? An engine for ants. Oh my god, it's a tiny little engine. Look at it. What do you use this for? Let me load up my doohickey. We'll load up doohickey Mark II. Tiny probes. Oh. An entirely different thing on Eve. Alright, well, let's just throw ant on here. I think I can just literally test it on the ground. Hopefully this doesn't knock over and blow up. Can I take a crew member off, as a matter of fact, just in case it does blow up? No remote controlled or manned command modules. I think that's fine. As long as I can activate it. I think I can activate it without a crew member. Well, we're about to find out. Alright, test. Nope. Okay. Okay. I have learned. Have to have a crew member. I see. Well, I'm nervous. I gotta say. What if I take all the liquid fuel out, then we should be fine, right? Wait, that's solid fuel. Oh, this is a SRB. Okay. So I should be able to just run test, and it should be fine. I really hope I don't kill my pilot here. I cannot afford that. Oh, dear Jesus. I just talked about how we haven't blown up. Eve is very thick atmosphere. Dune is very thin. Atmosphere. Lathe is very air-like. Air, actually? Huh. Is Duna basically Jupiter? Alright, this should have no fuel. I think that it's in stock. I'm not going to count Joule itself. Alright, we got that queued up. So, can I just do run test? Perfect. You can fly an airplane to Lathe because it has oxygen, atmo, and just fly. What? Wait, so you could take an airplane and like your payload, dump it out, and then just fly it around? That'd be crazy. TD-25. I can do this on the ground. We're just money farming. This is the TD-25, right? That's the TD-12. Even easier. The TD-25 is even easier to test. Whoa! Wait a minute. This is new. What is the difference? Oh my god. It's huge. Oh, this is for big rockets. Okay. Duna is the Mars analog. Eve, dude, I want to go to... If that's the case, I want to go to Duna. I want to go to Mars so bad. Eve is the Venus analog. Joule is the gas giant. Looks like a green Jupiter. Dude, that'd be cool. This money farming is why I like 3 to 5 times contract payouts, so I don't have to do so much farming. Big boy, yeah, this is... I hope this doesn't blow up my little ship here. This should be fine, right? You know what? I have an idea. I'm just gonna... I'm nervous. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. What could possibly go wrong? You're right. You're right. Lathe is a Kerbin-like moon of Joule, less land. But air like air and water like water. Huh. Perfect. Look at that. Don't overthink it, boys. That made me a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I need like a hard contract, something that makes me think. Test the skipper. This is a good chunk of change. I killed Jeb and Valentina. Yes, I did. Yep, we don't talk about that. Okay, this is a new engine. Kerbin flying 14,000 to 22,000. Activate the part. Okay. Alright. Let's take a look at this. I did kill Jeb, unfortunately. Hey, doing test flying contracts. I love test on ground contracts. Exactly. Much simpler. So they want me to test the Skipper liquid fuel engine. Oh my god. This has so much... What the fuck? How am I supposed to test this? It's a big boy. These big boys are how you get to other planets. Now you know why you need the T-25. Yeah, just figured that out. Oh my. There's no way for me to test this, right? Hold on. Let me just try to put anything on it. Is it even possible? It'll let me do it. I don't have the big boy fuel, no. I've got the T-400, which is not the big boy. Oh, Christ. I mean, this will work, right? It'll work. Science first, though. Wait a minute. Do I have enough science? Good point. Hold on. I might have enough science now, actually. 45. Yep, I do. Oh, we're doing some science runs, boys. I don't even care about the contract. We're doing science runs. Science time. Get this shit out of here. Let's load up. We're going to load up Freako Mode Mark II. This is my workhorse right now. This thing's sick. It's let's be real, it's basically a SpaceX like Falcon 9 Heavy. Pretty much. Except it has a pod on it. It costs 45. Yeah, we got it now. We got it. All right, science. Experiment storage unit. Wait, which one do I want? Do I want the storage unit or do I want the science junior? I think I want the science junior, right? Cutting edge self-contained lab. Yes. I don't know what that's for. We're just gonna throw this on the bottom. Pretty sure this will just work. How heavy is this? It's only 0.2 tons. Yeah, this should be perfect. I love the rescue contracts. Funds plus free Kerbals plus rendezvous practice. Dude, I wish I could get those, but I don't have maneuver nodes yet. Experimental storage just lets you keep the experiments and reset them. Oh! Okay. So not super important then, right? I mean, I guess you could just have one of like each of these things, right? You wouldn't have to have multiple, but that's not a big deal. Can I change the color of this? I really wish you could wrap some of this stuff in fuselage so that... Whoa, open doors? Oh! That's sick. If you want to do multiple at once, you can use it. I see. Yeah. Alright, let's just send it. So I should Oh, wait a minute, though. Should I just do this on the ground, recover, take off, do it in space, recover, take off, land somewhere, do it on the ground? Oh, you know what I also just noticed is a flaw here? Here, let me just test. Let's go ahead and do this. Materials study. Okay. Okay. All right, recover. Free science. Love that. Cool. I need to put my heat shield and coupler after this. Oh, wait, hold on. Alright, heat shield, coupler. There we go. Now we got like a real science. This is like a very sciencey rocket. Although one thing that's probably not going to work, I probably need more chutes now for sure. I don't know how much mass this chute can handle, but I think I need more. Is that going to mess something up? No. Goo and Junior, you can't run them more than once without a scientist on EVA to reset them. But everything else you can reuse just by storing the points. And the storage box means you can collect points without needing an needing to EVA for them. So do you think I should go ahead and add it on here then so I can run it multiple times like the Science Junior? Or do you think I should just like kind of just roll with it? Honestly, heat shield ain't doing shit. I feel like the heat shield's been saving my ass pretty much every time so far. It's been working for me. Although I am noticing what might not work. I don't know if these parachutes might not survive being so close to the heat shield. I might have to put them up here. All my parachutes will be right there. That should kind of work, I think. Let me put it up higher. Because then the heat will go like that. That should work. If you don't go outside the atmosphere, it's good. I've been going outside. I've been going into orbit. And it's been bringing me back pretty good, I think. Every time I try to go to the moon or Minmus, I just die. What? Really? Yeah, it's been working pretty good, I feel like, for me. Although, I've been coming back at like 2,000 meters a second, kind of max. I don't know what speeds you're going. I don't know what it can go up to. Alright, let me make sure we got staging right. We got this, decouple, core stage. We got our space engine, decouple, and chutes. Those should be good. We set these to be identical. We should come up with a name for this rocket so I can name this variant for something science-y. I'm just gonna launch it for now. I don't know, like 2,700. That's pretty damn fast. At least that's fast for me, I think. I don't think I normally go that fast. All right, let's send it. We'll do a third engine and go. I'm debating putting fins on this. Should I put some fins on my core stage? Not sure if it's super necessary. Not a big fan of it exploding like that. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! What is going on here? This has never happened. Hold on. Engine's off. Jesus, what just happened there? Alright, let me spin around. I'm gonna have to do a couple rotations here, possibly. Alright. Prograde. Let's just see if it'll get there automatically. It might. Freaky science. Your reentry PE doesn't need to be lower than 35 kilometers. I've been reading some stuff online. I'm going to try reducing my speed in the higher atmosphere. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Because I don't, like, dart back down. I kind of, like, slow myself down with the atmosphere. Alright. We should be good now. I don't know what just happened there. That was strange. Not the most efficient takeoff, but it's whatever. Let me reorient myself. Do 20 degrees up. A lot of manual flying here. Let me do 90 degrees up. I'm still low. I don't know what happened to this launch. I might not even get in orbit. Let me go up more. For orbit, you gotta get to space. Very true. Yeah, I'm just gonna go up more. That flip really screwed me. Space starts at 70K. Yeah, that's what I usually it's not an issue when I don't flip around. I gotta get out of the atmosphere. Being in the atmosphere is screwing me up. I don't know if I'll be able to get into an orbit anymore. Alright, AP's at 70. There we go. Let me just wait. I still might be able to create an orbit here. I don't need to be in an orbit. I just want to do some spacey, sciencey stuff. But it's easier if I'm just in an orbit. Honestly, I should be able to burn prograde right now. That's my AP's like about there. Next time, fewer backflips. It's funny because I literally said, hey, maybe I should put some stabilization fins on. All right, I'm going to wait a little more. Get to my AP. AP's at 97, so I'm just going to wait till I'm at, like, I don't know. How could I figure out how many seconds I am before AP? Because 30 seconds seems like a good aim point. Once I get to 90K altitude, then I'll stop. Let's go ahead and do science. We're in space. Are we in space? Not yet. Almost in space. Open up some. Let me open up the doors at least. Open. Wow. Look Look at that, guys. Space. All right, material study. Ooh, 15 science? Oh my god. There's no point in me doing this science stuff because I've already done it in space multiple times. 15 is kind of crazy. Let me speed up a little. 15 buckaronis. Massive. There's not even really any point in me trying to get into an orbit. I really only need to just go back and land now. Alright. Let's see if we can do it. See if I can fix it. It looks like I can. Hooray! We're in an orbit. It was a little weird to get here, but we did it. It'd be easy if you had flight planning unlocked. You'd have a readout for time to AP. Well, that would be nice. We're still in poor man's space agency mode. That's okay though. All right, let's figure out where we're gonna land. The Earth is rotating that way, or the Kerbin's rotating that way. Let's go ahead and mess with... Alright, let's warp around a little bit. I want to even out this orbit to make it planning easier on where I want to go. Wow, that was perfect. Okay. We'll do retrograde. See if we can even this out a little. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm still not even at PE yet. I thought I was. We're at PE's at 75,000, so we're almost there. I will say, the more stuff that I start to unlock, it's going to be so satisfying having done this in hard mode. Alright, almost at PE. Okay. I'm just gonna start burning here. Alright. Fairly even now. And I think that I want to... Can you technically lose the game? You just run out of money? That's the thing, is it seems like you can, because you can't, like, sell stuff. There's, like, a bailout option you can do, and, like, a couple other things, but it does seem like you could just run out of money. I think I need to burn and prograde for a little bit, because my PE's low. It's not a perfect orbit. That's fine. It's a little more even. Alright, let me go to normal. I think I want normal, not anti-normal. Aiming for the mountains. I think I can do it this time. Damn. Oh, I'm fighting prograde. Damn, I always forget to change the mode I'm in. Am I sped up? No. It's this like planet rotates so much faster than I think. Damn, because it's like close to the center, it's not going to be efficient at all to try to hit that. But I could hit that, like right there-ish. Alright, we'll try that. I don't know if it's going to work. We're going to try it. Oh my god, stop the engine. Jesus Christ. I did not mean to burn that much. I thought I was hitting X. It wasn't stopping. Alright, that's 24,000. We'll just see. I'm landing in the vicinity of mountains. Let's just see if it happens. Okay. I'll stay in retrograde. Speed up time a little. Very slowly heading back. The amount of science that we're getting from this is sick, though. Yeah, honestly, I think we're going to end up landing in the ocean. I can't tell. I don't know how I ended up... Honestly, landing vertically, like, longitudinally, seems so much easier than latitudinally. I don't know. I landed on the ice cap so easy, and it just felt like the easiest thing to do ever. Now that I'm trying to land somewhere in particular, it's so much harder. I'm just going to go ahead and pop this off. And arm the parachute. Yeah, we're going to end up landing like here or something. Well, I'll just speed it up. Getting hot. Why are we sideways? Something was making me go sideways there. The power of friendship. Hooray! A successful scientific run. The friends we've killed along the way. Listen, Edsel has been with me for so long now. By so long, I mean... I don't know, not that long. All the other pilots probably died on the first three or four flights, and I'm not proud of it, but they were a sacrifice that was well worth it. What do I do to my headset? There we go. Does this count as mountains? This is a pretty sharp leaning curve. Yeah, this is... Uh-oh. Be chill. Oh my god, thank you. Jesus, I was nervous. We could actually do a really easy EVA here. Nice. Dude, what if you just started rolling down the hill? That'd be so funny. Look, a little bit of science. Nice. Good stuff. Can we, Don't do this to me. Don't do this. No. Imagine the pod starts rolling away. Come on. Why do I ever get out? Why do I ever get out of the fucking pod? Ever since you slaughtered the OGs. Yeah, that is exactly what I mean. Okay. Okay. Yep, go ahead and just flop the fuck off. Come on now. Use your legs. Do running start. Here we go. What the fuck just happened? No! Edsel, no! I was just praising how good you were! No. He will be remembered. You know, he was an OG. Not really. He actually was not an OG. If a 3-ton-ish rocket dropped on my foot, I'd die too. My question is, how does he have the power to even rock a 3-ton rocket to the point that that happens? Hey, we got a little... Did we get any science out of that? They don't even go and recover it? Well, who's our next victim? Let's go with somebody that's courageous and a little stupid. Oh boy. Oh boy. So that science didn't count, right? Because I only have 5 science right now. Listen, I swear to God, I'm never EVAing again. If you haven't recovered the craft yet, but you can go get it from the inside the tracking station. Okay, good. Good, good, good. At least it wasn't a complete waste. I'm never EVAing again. It has never gone good for me. Ever. Ever. Where the hell is it? What? Where is it? Recover. There we go. Nice. Okay, we got a ton of science from that. Nice. It's there. In the general vicinity. Well, you know what they say, back to it. We got more science to do, boys. We can't mourn our beloved friend Edsel. We've got Bobdorf. Is that really who I just hired? I hired Bobdorf? Okay. You know what? Oh, fuck. I don't need stabilizing fins. I know you're thinking about it. Hey, Ben, I know you just talked about needing stabilizing fins. Why aren't you putting them on right now? Because I don't need them. That's why. Now watch us drive. I really should have an abort group for a rocket like this, just saying. I don't know if you read the buffs, but using a scientist gives you 100% bonus science. Yeah, but then I wouldn't have SAS, right? Which would fuck me. I'm gonna be real, that would destroy me. You can use a crew thing that lets you have 2 more crew members. Yeah, as soon as I unlock that, that's what I'm going for. The way that blows up on me freaks me out. Oh my god, my pilot doesn't know how to do prograde. God, I forgot about that. I have to teach my pilot how to do prograde. Christ. The flavor text says so, but that hasn't been in the game since ER before 1.0. Wait, what? Dude, we're about to have a super clean orbit here. Actually, let me just set my... Oh, I can't set myself to prograde. Jesus. God. That's so sad. Alright, we got an AP of 70. I'll wait. This was a pretty good burn, I feel like, as far as efficiency goes. There's no scientist bonus for normal experiments. There is a speed bonus for ground deployed stuff if you have that. But the main use of a scientist is resetting goo and Science Junior. Oh. And they let you reset that without doing EVA, right? Because I am basically terminally afraid of EVAs now. What are we at? 68,000? Alright, we'll start burning again. I gotta set up an orbit so I can teach this fucking pilot how to do it. I think this actually went pretty good. Go for a moon? I don't know. I can't set up like a maneuver node to do it or something. That's the issue. I can't. I gotta unlock that shit. Oh, even with a scientist on board, you still need an EVA to reset? You don't need to. You're a gamer. You're right. That's some dangerous advice. Fuck. Am I past my... Oh, fuck. Just keep burning. I do not know the best way. Once you get this really oblong shape, I feel like there's got to be a burn that I can do to move the orbit. But it certainly does not seem like it. What if I do this? What does this even do for me? It's increasing my PE. Like, I feel like this is kind of what I want to do. I don't know. I totally understand your fear of EVA, so make sure the stuff is in range without letting go of the door. What do you mean? What do you mean in range? I got there first time without maneuver nodes. I think they tell you in the tutorial. The tutorial, when I did it, it made you use maneuver nodes. That's the only way I know how to do it. All right, I'm past my PE, so I'll just wait. Like the book? I mean, how to move your... Oh, how to move your orbit. Oh, okay. Yeah, probably could have just looked at that. Hold on. I know how to, like, widen it or shrink it, but you have to be on the AP side or PE side. Yeah, I probably got to figure that out. Because I feel like there's got to be a way you can move your orbit without having to get to the AP or PE in a at least somewhat efficient way. Not sure, though. Alright, I should be able to fast travel now. At 687, I can run prograde. Okay. Make sure we get lined up. The only reason I'm even doing this is because I have to teach my pilot how to hold prograde, because it's going to be so annoying if he can't. There we go. And go. That is plenty good. And I'm going to bring the other side down once I get to 134. Actually, I don't even need to. I'll do it anyways. Let's try to make it somewhat clean. I haven't read the book at all. I've only done the trainings. I would assume the reading stuff is pretty helpful. Alright, a little closer. 134 is what we're aiming for. Once I get to like 136, I'll slow down. There we go. Alright, retrograde. Here we go. Wait, I was at retrograde. And we'll do some burning. Nice. Pretty even orbit. Good enough to teach him how to do prograde. Alright. Do the trainings teach something important? I mean, they taught me how to just do, like, basic stuff. Like, setting up an orbit. Setting up maneuvers. What else did they do? I did a intercept. Or not an intercept. A, rendezvous. That was hard, though. I had to do that training multiple times. That was insane. Alright, let me try landing at these mountains here. We're going to go normal. Actually, this should be anti-normal, right? We'll see. I'll test it for a second. Yep, anti-normal. Wait, that was anti-normal. Damn! Overshot that. I should check it out then. Highly recommend it. It was super helpful. Like, if you feel confident building rockets, you don't even have to do the building rockets parts. It breaks it up. So you could just do the actual, what is it called? Like the actual maneuver parts alone if you just wanted to do that. Almost there, almost there. Not too much. There we go. Gotta have some fuel so we get back down. I love making Kerbin into Saturn. How do you do that? Wait, what? Oh, you mean like going to Saturn, or? I'm confused. Alright. So I'm at my AP right now, almost. Let me just move this around. Mosey on over. I like making the orbit paths do funny circles. Oh, yeah. Yeah, mine are barely ever good looking. I mean, I never get them perfectly centered. See, I didn't even get... Goddamn. Goddamn. Alright. Well, I'm just going to go to my AP and just make sure I can actually return. The parabola orbit. That is one nice thing about the training. It does at least teach you how to even them out. Like, they won't be perfect. Like, mine aren't perfect. But you can even them out pretty easily. Alright. And we'll just start burning in retrograde here. All right, I orbited, so he should know how to orbit now. Now we're just heading back. For now, I don't really need regular orbit. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't really know why a regular orbit is useful. I don't know if it is at all. I just like to do it because it looks pretty. But the parabola, like the oblong ones, look cool too. Let me do surface retrograde. All right. Might even just turn SAS off. Nope. We're keeping it on. All right, now that I'm in the atmosphere. Whoa, 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 whoa! Slow it down. Do a flip. Oh my god, I've never needed SAS more in my life. There we go. That was scary. What is trying to blow up? It's like my space lab's trying to blow up or something. I don't know. Is my space lab like wider than my heat pad? I'm so confused. Something's funky. I don't know. Something is throwing off my like center of gravity when it's just this thing. Very confused. Watch this drive. Oh, my electric charge is out on my... That's not good. I read that the heat plate thing conducts some heat to the thing behind it, so you might want to put something more heat resistant than the Science Junior. Oh, that's probably why it's getting so hot. I did not know that. Fortunately, it didn't blow up. Came close multiple times there. That would have been sad. I'm going to start doing north-south takeoffs. Things make more sense, I think. I saw and I was like, I should probably tell him before he rage quits after losing 2 runs in a row. Nah, it would have been fine. It would have been fine. I would have only lost the Science Junior. It would have been okay. I wouldn't have been able to actually do any science, which would have sucked, but that's not a big deal. The things I can't lose are my Kerman, because they are expensive to hire. And the heat resistor thing, yeah, those don't cost very much, though. Like, actual equipment parts, I don't mind losing. These cost like 5,000 total. One Kerman costs like 100,000. So much dollar. All right, let's do a material study. Cool. Got some science. Do a crew report. I don't think this will get me anything. No, it doesn't. I'm out. I've done that so many times. Okay. But something is throwing off the center of gravity. I don't understand. 6 doubloons. Massive. Actually, I'm at 27 science. It's not too bad. Let me see what contracts we got. Radial mount, parachute into flight. Mark II-R. That's probably like a huge one. 2,000. I mean, that's a good... That also gives me science. We'll try that one. That's probably a huge parachute, if I had to guess. Mark 12R radial. Oh, no, it's this one. I already have them on there. Perfect. What's the contract want it for? Between 2 and 8,000. God, I hate that. We'll do 3,000. Oh, I don't even have to use it. This is just a hauling thing. Never mind. Very cool. I think it's just the one connected to the sides, but it's a normal parachute. Yeah. Yeah, it's the ones that I already have, but I don't even have to do anything with it. I just have to haul it. This will be good, like, when I take off. Okay. Alright, the big goal is I gotta land somewhere that I haven't been so I can do my science stuff. What? You know what I should do? Instead of... Here's what I should do. Does this show your heat resistance? It doesn't seem like it. Hold on. Put this on here. This on here. Take this off. Nope. Take this off. Move that. Move that. Put that there. Put that there. There we go. That should be better. Let me look around real quick. I need to make sure my center of gravity isn't off. I don't know if you guys can see that. It looks like it's slightly off. What if I take this? I don't know. That looks pretty center to me. This is the part that comes back. Oh, actually, hold on. It comes back like this. Nope. Like this. That looks pretty center. I don't know why it comes back kind of lopsided. It could be the side parachutes, but I don't know why. Maybe instead of there, I could put them... I don't know. I don't know where else to put them. Might be because the experiments being asymmetric, moving it ever so slightly. I swore I had those... I thought I had those centered. Oh, I mean, these are slightly... Hold on. Let's remove these and then add them back. It could have been those. Honestly, I'm just going to take these off and we'll find out because there's no science I can do with these. That'll be anything new. Matter of fact, let me just take this whole thing out. There we go. My Science Junior is the only new thing I can be doing with science. Alright, let's launch it. Until I get to the moon, all those other science things I literally cannot do anything new with. Actually, now I just realize that's kind of wrong. If I land somewhere new, I could do new science stuff. Which I think we're going to go northwestern. So like that direction. Wait, that's northwest. Fuck. You can orbit the sun? Oh my god. Yeah, we're not doing that. I'll never see this Kerman ever again. Alright, let's send it. We are going northwest. I'm just going to set it at prograde and see what it does. Worst case scenario is celebration for orbiting the sun. We retrieve the rocket and get some roast beef. That's true. But the thing is, I'd have to buy another Kerman, which is going to send me into bankruptcy. Burn at 2/3 throttle here. This game has bankruptcy? No. Emotional bankruptcy. Wait a minute. I'm going northeast. God damn it. See, that doesn't make sense on the nav ball. I swore I was heading northwest. You can use the administration center strategies. I could do that, yeah. There's like a buyout thing on that or something. All right, let me save some fuel here. I don't need to get into orbit, so I'm just going to find a nice place to land, which actually just so happens to be those mountains. Let's try and build that out. That should put me in those mountains. Do a little bit of this. What's nice is since I don't really care about landing or care about orbiting, I can use my fuel to get this landing perfect. Alright. Well, now I'm pissed that I don't have all my other science stuff because I could have done a bunch of science stuff there. I only really need one of each, though. I wish I could see my center of gravity right now. Oh, this should be perfect. Do you really need SAS for this stuff? No, but if I turn it off, it will sometimes when I start getting back into orbit, it like moves around so then like this, like then I have to keep it centered a little better. I don't need it, it's just nice because I don't have to think about it. Like the last flight, I did it completely with no SAS. And it wasn't bad. But when you're coming back in and you want to keep the ass in facing the ground, SAS helps a ton for that. Because if you make the wrong move, you can start spinning your capsule so easily. At least that's been my experience. This should be perfect. I should drop right in on these mountains. Let me speed up some time here. Let me evaluate. How we looking? Yep, still looking good. Yep, I think this is good. I did find a dumb solution for it, though. What's that? If you don't have SAS and you really want to get it to work, you can put fins at the top to get the reversed effect of a... Oh, that's actually... Yeah, that's funny. Wouldn't that mess up your takeoff pretty bad, though? This better be the mountain biome. If it's not, I'm going to be pissed. Alright, we can go ahead and ejaculate. Decouple there. I don't need that motor like at all. No, not really. If you have SAS for takeoff, it's fine. Well, if you have SAS, then you have no issue. All right, let me queue up the parachutes. That better not hit me. All right, it's good. Oh, is it good? It is good. Something's blowing up. I see my booster right there about to hit the ground. If you watch the cursor, you'll see it blow up any second. Yo, Mark, what's happening? If that's a French name, I'm not even gonna try it. Thank you for the raid, buddy. Appreciate it. Love you. Yo, y'all go check out Mark. Nebula, what's happening? I don't have a shout out command, unfortunately. I gotta set that up. I've never set the shout out stuff. I'm just a dick. Hello, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Hope y'all's night's going is good. I guess technically it's Monday for me now. How was the stream? How was it? Don't mind the blowing up. That's perfectly normal, I think. All right, we're gonna land and do some science. If this isn't the mountain biome, I'm gonna throw up. There's literally giant mountains right there. And of course, I absolutely plan to land right in the flat spot. That was totally on purpose. Your name makes me think of LaCroix, so I'm gonna say Marcroy, and if that's wrong, I give you permission to sue me. You should go EVA and walk there. Yeah, I'm not doing that. You want to watch me die. That's the reason you're saying that. Perfect landing location? That's what I'm saying. I'd set up like a little townhouse here. It's nighttime, so you can't really see it, but... Someone set up a Costco here now. Stat. This is unfortunately, this is always the boring part of waiting for a flight to land. I don't even know, why did they even deploy that early? I have it set to 1,000 meters. Weird. Alright. See, I want to be able to EVA because then I could get more science, but we're just going to do science here. Nice. Wait, what? Though one of the samples appears to be judging you silently. What does that even mean? Orbit versus surface altitude? Oh, I see. Okay, so it doesn't use... It's not ASL. These don't use ASL. They use above ground level. Okay. I didn't know that. What? Does this not count as mountains? I've never been in the mountains before. Why am I not getting more science? Damn it. What a shame. I need to get to where I can start hauling passengers. I don't know, man. I just work here. Me and my Kerbins are looking for an excuse to why the rocket just blew up. All right, we're at 32. I need this. No. Wait. This. I need 13 more research, and then I can get the Mark 1 crew cabin, which is perfect for hauling like people around that they've been asking me to do, but I haven't been able to do it. Oh, man. Oh, well. All right, let's see if there's any good contracts. Ferry a VIP. That doesn't give me any science, but I could just do science stuff. Speaking of which, let me throw the science stuff back on. I wish I could just throw one of each on, but I can't do that without it throwing it off in a way. Nebula, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Love ya. Mwah! The Ferry 2 Tourist gives money. It does, but then I have to do... You know what? Hold on. You think it's worth it? Well, let me add the science stuff on real quick. Hold on. Where's the cargo? Cargo. Payload. There we go. Service bay. And then we're gonna add. All right, we'll put that back on. Well, let's fit stuff in here real quick. See, I want to be able to just put one thing of each science. I want to just be able to like do one. But if I do that and I don't make it perfectly centered, it's gonna throw off the balance. Which is completely impossible for me to do now that I'm thinking about it. So I have to put 2. It's fine. There we go. And then put this here. That should be even. Are those even? Hold on. Are the tubes even? They are. Right? I think they are. And then temperature things. There. That should be good. It's so slightly off balance it doesn't even matter. Like, bro, if the rocket is 26 tons... You say that, but then it came back from space like weird though. Like I would normally just be like, you know, it's fine. Let me just put 1. We'll try it. Oh my god. Hexagonal goo container. Hopefully it doesn't come back weird. I mean, I don't think it should. It shouldn't come back weird. That should be fine. Like, if we look at this right now, it's nearly a perfect center of gravity, so there should be no issue. But it's fucking space, man. So it gets weird. Alright. Let me throw this back on. Heat shield's on there still. Perfect. 17 containers. Real. We need all of them. Not save it. Because it secretly does save it, but it acts like it doesn't. So what you're saying, the VIPs, ferry 4 tourists. This has to orbit. It's a lot of money, though. I think I can do it. I think I can do this. It's like 100K. I don't think it's 100K, but it is a lot. Let's try it. How many was it? 4 tourists? This is crazy. Is this even gonna fly? What is that? What do you want me to do? This is the best I can do. It'll work. It'll work. It'll work. Go to utility. I have no, like, passenger stuff. This is the best I got. So we're going with it. Just trust. Just trust. We've had to take drastic measures before. This will work. Can't you unlock it? Nope. There's the Starshot, the Mark 12. Yeah, I don't have it yet. I need like 12 more science before I can start unlocking crew modules. Whoa, I have the probe. Oh, I do have the probe this one. Is there anything I can set up with this right now that would be useful? All right, we gotta make sure this thing's gonna be safe. Where is it? What am I looking for? There we go. 1 on each side. So we will still have a balanced center of gravity. Okay. Man, this is a little wild. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This is a little wild. This is the longest one we've ever made. Center of gravity's good at least. Like, completely good. What about center of thrust? See, that's a little concerning. There is actually a solution to this, though. The solution is I don't use... What the fuck is happening? The solution is I don't use my main engine, like, at all. See, now my center of thrust is moved up. This probe isn't very good. It's basically manual, but with no Kerbin. Yeah, but I'm just thinking if there's any sort of satellite or something I could set up, maybe I could maybe make it useful. I'll tell you what. Something that'll help this even more. We can improve this. We can improve this. It's actually not going to be that bad. We're going to take the science away. It's going to suck that we can't do science, but we're making money here, not doing science. This is actually good. This is not bad. All the parachutes are in one stage. Still got our engines, decouple the sides, still got our main engine. We got enough to get into orbit. This should be good. This should actually be good. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It has to work. I can't afford this sort of bankruptcy. We got all our tourists aboard. Dropping back will be so fucked. Don't underestimate the heat shield now. Don't underestimate it. Plus, I can use my engine to do some braking. I'm not killing them all. It's gonna go perfectly. Just have some faith. Have some faith. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. I'm so confident. You don't even understand. I've done 3 pods before. I've never done 5, but I'm very confident in this setup. All right, main engine. Here we go. SAS on immediately. We need to stay stable. That thing is wobbling. I think I need more engine here. I'm using some more of my core engine. Alright, we gotta start turning. Oh my god! Evacuate! Listen, I've been waiting for that to happen. Oh. I need to turn before I go doing that shit. There's no way, right? There's no way. I can't. Well, hold on. Maybe. Just maybe I can get this into orbit. The AP's still going up. If I can get it to 70, I'll cut my engine and we'll try to get an orbit made. I don't know if it's very doable, but I'm gonna give it a try. We're so slow. This might be doable though. Dude, it's so slow. No, the engine's good in space, which we are almost completely out of the atmosphere. All right, at 71K, I'm cutting it, and we're gonna wait. Hey, at least, hey, the tourists are having a good time right now. Fuck, man. All right, in a few seconds, we're gonna start burning again. Oh, I'm slowing down though. Oh no, I'm slowing down because I'm still going up. Almost out of the atmosphere. It's possible that this might work. I think right here I'm gonna start burning. It's very efficient in space, so this might work. We struck a little wind burst, but we should be fine, hopefully with God on our side. Real. There's no way I get the speed that we need to be able to do this, though. I mean, we're only at almost 1,000 meters a second. And I still have to get my PE to 70,000 kilometers, or 70 kilometers. 70,000 kilometers. Is it 70,000? Yeah, it's 70,000, right? Damn. Yeah, I think we just have to scrub this one. If I had my actual, hey, we know now this rocket launch, this scenario works. Well, let me go ahead and just start slowing down. But as far into the blue as the program markers into the brown, yeah, I just don't have enough fuel to actually make it happen. If I got into orbit, there's no way I would have got out of orbit. I just don't have enough fuel. So how do I prevent my SRB from taking out my main engine? How do I stop that? Alright, we can disconnect. And I'm going to go ahead and arm up all of our parachutes. And we really don't have that much altitude, and we don't have a ton of speed to bleed, so it should be fine. Plus, I still have a heat shield. Which the heat shield should pretty much last all the way to, like, it really should cover all of these. We'll see, though. Honestly, this is a good test of the heat shield. A safe test. I didn't see your kaboom. Yeah, so I was taking off. Oh yeah, the heat shield covers a lot. Yeah, these should be good. I was taking off. Damn, we're still going fast. Alright, we're bleeding speed. I was taking off, and I disconnected my SRBs after they ran out of juice. Oh, dear Lord. Boys, this is so... Alright, we have learned something. Please. It's so close to being good. Just deploy. Just deploy. No. Drag. Oh, I'm so dead. We're so dead. Just deploy. Oh my god. Ah! That's so sad. Well, it could be worse. We could have killed like 5 people. Damn. I really underestimated how heavy they would be there. Yeah, it could have been worse. We could have killed like a lot of people there. Well, how about the next VIP flight? Honestly, we're set up for it. Considering you now lose even more money due to failing every single tourist? Nah, that's fine. Oh. The biggest issue is the amount of reputation. They're like my highest payers, though. Yeah, let's do another one. We'll have to fly pretty much manually the whole time, but that'll be okay. I have learned a thing or two, though, now. So if we do this, pop that here. We do this, pop that here, and we're gonna get rid of these. Whoa. Get rid of those, and those are actually gonna be the drogue chutes. That's what we got. If I had a couple drogue chutes, there would have been no issue at all. I'll tell you what, let's be super safe. 4 drogue chutes. I guess I could just do this. That's good. Maybe your engine to slow down manually. I was using the engine to burn to start braking, but unfortunately it was already past the point of no return. Alright, we got an engineer and 2 tourists. This should go much better. I mean, let's be real. The biggest issue... Wait, what do these tourists need, by the way? They need orbit, yeah. The biggest issue is my SRBs screw this whole plan up. Faye has ordained that the Kerbals who went to the heavens to explore in peace will, through rapid unplanned disassembly, become one of our planet to resist and rest in pieces. They also knew that there's hope for Kerbal kind in this sacrifice. Others will follow and surely find their way safely home. Exactly. Nothing not necessary. It was a necessary evil. But they have advanced all of Kerbal kind more than they will ever know. Alright, we got all our drogues on that stage. So, listen, we got safety out the ass this time. We're so safe, it's disgusting. This time we're going for actual orbit this time. We have no SAS, which is totally fine. All hand flying. Hold on, I'm locked in right now. What in the fuck am I supposed to do about that? That is ridiculous. Might as well just dip. Damn! Mark, how's it going, buddy? SAS was for the... Sassy? Oh my god, there is my booster. What am I supposed to do about that bullshit? How do I keep my boosters from going out and coming back in? Was doing KSP, how are you? Doing, you know, it's been a rough night. It was going really well, and then suddenly some shit's starting to blow up. Now, suddenly when I start carrying passengers, shit blows up. It's ridiculous. Move the thrusters down? Is that really the only option? Doing well until I arrived. I'm still very new to this, but we're getting there, you know? Now I'm flying with no SAS because I'm flying with an engineer. It's been worse though. I've been in a worse boat. Believe it or not. I gotta reduce the authority on this bitch. Oh, I'd have to reduce the authority on all of them, wouldn't I? Don't you want more efficient drills? Do you mean, are you comparing my rockets to being drills that are just drilling into the earth? They do so much more. They do so much science. Damn it. How was the stream, Mark? Hope everything went good for you today. Better than my scenario. That would be an interesting take on why you bring an engineer. Exactly. Yeah. Look at this. So much safer. Look how safe we are. Honestly, I should just be able to just blop this down now. An incredible amount of safety. Maybe even a disgusting amount. Oh, fuck. Jesus, look at the amount. Imagine we start going up from the amount of parachutes. There's so many. Thank you. This ain't enough. Are you sure? No Kerbals are dying on my watch. It wasn't fully deployed yet. Oh my god, this is going to take forever. I got enough through the career to start a comm network relay with a RA100 antenna. Yeah, that's significantly further than me. Oh man, albeit I will say I am in hard mode. And it has been hard to learn the game and also play in hard mode. I like it though, because there's, you know, I've learned. I've had a lot of learning experiences. Okay. We can retry this one. Womp 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 womp. Yep. So you're saying put the boosters further down and you think that'll fix it? Is that really my only option? I just feel like there's got to be... Maybe I need to rotate? I don't know. I put an Octu 2 on it and found out for some blasted reason it doesn't have reaction wheel built in. I don't even know what the hell that is. All the others do, but they're big and clunky. Is that one of the... Is that a pod? Alright, here we go. We'll try it again. I moved the SRBs down a little, so hopefully that'll work. Viable option. I'm going to try to rotate before I get rid of them too, because they are kind of falling towards... I think if I rotate, that'll help. We will see. There we go. Rotating is so scary when you don't have SAS. Honestly, I think that's the way, though, because it should keep them from falling on top of each other. Yep, that works. I should be able to move him back to where I was and just focus on rotating. Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, the rotation doesn't matter too much now. Let me just make sure I'm flying right. Dude, it's so hard to stay perfectly stable without SAS. Alright, let me full burn here. Jesus. Alright, we're out of juice. I'm gonna take a second here. Well, hold on, let me get to 70. 70K. Oh my god. If I turn the wheel authority down on one of these, will it turn it down on all of them? I just need like maybe 25%. Okay, that helps. I have, yeah, I've got an engineer. Yeah, they might have died. They might, well, you know, they served their purpose. Let me put it like that. Engineer gaming. Because now I think a new pilot costs me like 100,000. I'm about to use the government buyout in this game. Alright, still 25% is too much. I need something smoother. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to put wheel authority down on all of them, I think. Yep. Wait a minute. Is there a way I can just disable? Let me try disabling. Yeah. SAS only. Alright, there we go. I think, yes. Yes, that is much better. Alright, well, I might have to do that on the next launch, because this one kind of got fucked. Unfortunately. I was fighting this the whole time. I couldn't even focus on the trajectory the right way. In a weird way, though, I'm about to make an orbit. Alright. I'm just gonna let it... Where am I at? Yes. Oh my god, I actually am about to make an orbit. I'll just let it spin a little bit, no big deal. I swear people like thousands of hours on this game need a job at NASA. I'm saying. Alright, let me try and calm this thing down. Why is it not calming? Alright, let me increase my wheel authority. There we go. We are almost in an orbit, which is crazy. I actually didn't think I was going to be able to do it on this mission. Hand flying the entire way. Imagine the astronauts had to hand fly it every mission. Jesus. Alright, I just gotta wait till I get to my AP now, which is like over here-ish. Look at this. We're almost in an orbit. I actually think I'm going to be able to do it. Some do? That's crazy. All right, we're almost completely out of the atmosphere. We're almost in space. Now we're in space. I gotta get my AP up, which shouldn't take long. And then I should still have enough fuel to burn to get back down. Because we have a super low orbit, almost. Let's see if I can right side myself up here, and then... There we go. I'm very nervous about coming back down, though, without SAS. I think I did it once already, but... That doesn't mean much when you're coming down so fast. Alright, where am I at? 74, we need to get to like 85. I think we can do it. Alright. Burn for prograde and pray that I still have fuel left. Ladies and gentlemen, we have orbit. Oh! Now they just have to live. It'd be really funny if you run out of fuel. We're not running out of fuel today. Hell yeah. All right. Now all I gotta do is get back down. Do a little flippy flip. I'm gonna burn just enough to re-enter, because I want to try to make this as smooth of a re-entry as possible. Just literally that. And then I'm going to save my engine. Honestly, not even. There's no reason to. It's already a smooth re-entry. I just got to focus on staying in retrograde. Yeah, I needed 70k, but I also needed 70k on the PE because I had to be in orbit around Kerbin for this contract. All right. Well, where is my re-entry going to be? I guess over here. All right, once we start re-entering, either way, thank you, I appreciate it. Now that I have no pilots, every flight is a fucking pain. All right, we are officially back in the atmosphere. Retrograde, here we come. I wish the camera would align with the planet for me here. I don't know, whatever. I'm not even going to look at that. All I care about is keeping my little icon right there on retrograde. If I do that, we survive. look how happy my tourist is. They have no idea how in the balance their life is right now. They have no clue. He will once EC is gone. EC? The hell is that? Oh, wait. What are we at? Oh, I still got electric charge. I got a lot of electric charge. Plus, I have 3 pods, and I'm only using wheel authority from the front one. So if one runs out, I can just use it from the others. We should have plenty. All right, let me speed this up. This is going to take forever. Jesus. All right, hold on. Let me kill the wheel authority, like, all the way. There we go. Whoops. Wrong way. There we go. That's the realignment I was looking for. Beautiful. Nice. Okay. On hard mode, is your comnet range really less? Do you get dead spots? I have a lot of dead spots. Yeah, if I'm on the other side of my my space center, pretty much always a dead spot. All right. Starting to hit the flame. Alright, normal time it is. Yeah, we got plenty of electric charge, it seems like. Normally, this is such an easy thing, because I could just leave it in SAS mode. This is so much more involved. The first thing I gotta do is buy a pilot back. I can't handle it. Radio shadow right now? Yeah. I have no comm nodes out here, it seems like. I might have to give myself more wheel authority. It's not enough than whatever I got going on right now. There we go. There we go. Fighting for it. Jesus! I wish you guys could hear the clicking of the keyboard right now. It's intense. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's fighting my wheel authority now. Oh my god, it's fighting it bad. I'm just gonna give myself full authority. If it beats this, there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, at a certain point, it should just automatically start lining. I'm not even gonna worry about my rotation anymore. It doesn't matter. Dude, I'm so locked in. This is gross. We did it! Oh! Oh! That's all I needed. That's all we needed, boys. Hooray! Oh, God. It was the re-entry that I was scared of. I knew I'd be able to survive as soon as we got the drag chutes down. Oh! Yeah. Yeah, SAS. Man, I tell you what, do one landing like that, you will appreciate SAS forever. It was either this, I either did that or went bankrupt. There was going to be no in between there. Oh my god. Ori, what's happening, brother? How you doing? Welcome back. That was so stressful. Jesus. We did it. All that for like $20,000. What kind of excitement did I miss? Well, I killed my last pilot, and I just did an entire flight with an engineer, no SAS, and the re-entry was very scary. Last 4 pilots. Up, 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 up. Oh, we don't talk about that. The last pilot that died's the most, that's the one that matters the most right now. Every last pilot is the most important pilot. Food for thought. Food for thought. Think about that. Reflect on it. But hey, I just got all my tourists to survive. Every pilot's replaceable until they're the last one. Exactly. Oh, fuck. That was scary. Do I at least have enough money to buy a new pilot is the question. Was it worth it? I have 100,000. Let's see. Oh! Oh, yeah. It was worth it. Here we go, baby. We're back in it. We're so back. And we're just gonna, I think we're just gonna keep doing all these ferry quest. Because look at that. That's like 25,000 right there. I just got to survive. But now that I have SAS, I can survive. Not going to talk about how one of my pilots died when we had SAS. Yeah, it's like my only thing I can do right now is just these ferry missions. 19,000 funds. It's rough out here, buddy. It is rough out here. It's, you know, what's funny is I've been spending most of my money just buying pilots. Remember, you don't have to do all of the tourists in one go. Are you kidding me? I don't? I thought I did. What do these want? They just want an orbit? Easy. Yeah. Easy. Okay. Watch how much easier this is about to be with SAS. Also, by the way, let me go ahead and move this rocket down now that I know what I can and can't do. You don't have to, but it's way more efficient. Yeah, because then because this cost me 11,000 every time, so to run that twice would be expensive. There we go. Would it be better to move these up so that it's more centralized like that? That feels better. Alright, that's good. We got our tourists loaded up. We got a pilot in there. So we have SAS. But he won't have prograde and retrograde, which sucks. But as long as he has SAS, that's all that matters. Yeah. Yeah, the trauma leads the way in this playthrough, it seems. Alright, let me just have one nice, relaxing flight here. We got SAS. We're enabling it right away. 1/3 throttle. Actually, we'll do half throttle because we're heavy. And then we're just going to go north. A nice, relaxing flight to the north. Here we go. Look at that. Nice and relaxing. I also realized part of the issue is I didn't throttle up my engine before disconnecting. Keep it cranking down, keep it cranking down. I wish you got like some of the jellyfishing effects that you see in real life. That'd be so cool. Pop that bitch off. Nice. Why use an SRB if you're gonna have enough tech for multi-stage liquid fuel rocket only? I didn't even know I could do that. I thought the SRBs were good for getting off like out of an atmosphere. That's the only reason I was using them. Asparagus stage it, then you have more control on your takeoff. I don't know what that means. So are you saying have like what, just one straight pipe rocket with like an atmosphere efficient liquid fuel engine that then goes to a, is that what you're saying, or am I misrepresenting that? You can, but it's much harder using SRBs because it's either on or off. Yeah, that's what's been... I mean, they've been working. Like, that launch has been the normal launch. I've just been fucking it up. Because normally, I also use my main engine on full throttle, but I've been trying to cut it back a little bit to maybe make it more efficient. But liquid fuel engines are good for finding an orbit because you control the throttle. 45 seconds to AP and slowly turn over towards horizon. Sometimes, depending on what tech you have, liquid fuel could be more efficient. Oh. So, wait, I'm confused by, you want to hold 45 seconds to AP and slowly turn over towards horizon. I think I am lost at that part. All right, where are we at? Hold up. Oh, we're there. Oh, we gotta go. Whoops. Like, so far, this hasn't been too bad. Like, I do go up further up than I need to. Kind of, I think. I don't know. Is this a decent setup? It feels like it's decent. I definitely started burning late. I should have been burning sooner, but it's okay. Your tracking station isn't upgraded, so bottom left says locked. Yeah, I haven't upgraded my tracking station at all yet. I think Ori means for the first 45 seconds, target AP for a better curve, then go for orbit. Oh, you're saying... No, yeah, it was Mark that said that. So you're saying set AP as the target? Almost there. I love, dude, the Terrier in space is such a good engine. It's crazy. It's so efficient. Uh-oh. Alright, we gotta cut it. I'll have to wait till we get over to the other side. The way you do it is fine, but you lose around 200 meters a second delta velocity doing it that way. If you hold 45 seconds to AP, then you're closing up and making a circle while you're still... I think I'm confused by the whole hold 45 seconds to AP. Like, hold... what? Oh, gravity... oh, he's trying to talk about gravity turns? Yeah, gravity turns are hard in my setup because I don't turn very well. When you get AP to 70 kilometers, and then just a small burn will circularize. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's still like a little over my head, I feel. Probably this week I'm going to watching a video on like how to do some of that more efficiently. But I'm still just trying to make money just to upgrade shit. So I'm probably going to have to grind out these tourist ones quite a bit. The time to AP, control the throttle to keep pushing AP away from you. So that the time, oh, time to AP. Okay, I see. No. You were explaining it. I wasn't realizing like locking onto the AP as a target and pushing that so that your time to AP is at 45 seconds. I get that now. Okay. Yeah, and unfortunately I can't do that yet, but okay. That sounds like it would be useful when I actually unlock it. Am I going up? I am. Okay, I can speed up. We're almost in orbit. It's so close. I just got to get around to the other side. I can't fast travel because I'm just inside the atmosphere barely. There we go. All right. I'll stop at 167,000 because then I'll be at my AP. Alright, and then we'll just do a little burn. Let me not burn in retrograde. That'd be bad. Alright, there we go. We got orbit. Really? You lock on to prograde? Holding prograde will turn you over naturally by the time you need to, as long as you turn the right amount and right time at the start of the launch. What I was trying to do, like, nose over... I just don't know how many degrees to nose over, because I start to turn at 45 meters a second, but I don't know how many degrees I'm supposed to turn. I think I'm usually shooting at about 10. Yeah. Why are we in polar orbit? Oh, because it's easier for me to turn and keep the, like the SRBs on the side. Because I don't have, well, I didn't have SAS. Now I do. Because I was thinking maybe that would help me separate a little bit, but that wasn't really the issue. The issue was I wasn't going full blast once I was actually disconnecting the SRBs. Because I got, my engine was getting taken out by SRBs a couple times. Polar orbit, he means like going around the ice caps. Like north-south rather than east-west. I think. Alright, are they happy now? They are. So all we gotta do is land, which I'm already basically at my AP, so I can just turn around. Here we go. Okay, just did a complete 180 or 360 there. There we go. Nice, gentle return. I'm just gonna ditch the engine. That's kind of weird for any other purpose. Yeah, I don't really know. There was no intent other than just keeping the SRBs flat, which is easier because I just do W and S rather than trying to go and then rotate to keep the SRBs flat to the Earth. Gravity's turn is different for each craft because small craft are easy to turn over, others take longer. 45-degree turnover by 10,000 meters is like a guide to go by. But there's no perfect way. Yeah, I still haven't really figured it out. Where are we at? Why the camera's like fighting me here? Alright, let me just speed it up. Alright, we are coming back. Retrograde. I'll just do surface. There we go. And it's dark. I hate landing in the dark. That's the downside of taking off in the day. Is I always end up landing on the other side, and then it's in the dark. I mostly think about it as if I'm aiming for the horizon by 40,000 AP, then I did it right. If not, I revert. That's what I've kind of tried for, but yeah, I haven't really gotten close to that. Like, efficiency hasn't been too much of an issue yet. If I start to go into other planets and stuff, it'll probably be an issue then. Like, but this platform that I've got has been just super overpowered, so it hasn't really been an issue. I end up with so much extra fuel. Which, if I were trying to save money, that'd be an issue. But I mean, it's only cost me like maybe a couple extra thousand just for the rocket itself. So it's nice just to not even have to worry. All right, we're gonna speed this up because it's gonna be like a slow descent here. Honestly, what I need to do is just go ahead and spend the time to visit a couple different places to get the science so I can unlock the crew module. Because having to stack pods like this is so fucking weird. Oh, whoa. Camera just freaked me out there. Oh my god, dude. SAS is such a game changer. Like Ori said, following prograde vector through the turn, if you did the initial turn right, will do it for you. Okay. And that initial turn is what? Like the 45 meters a second, and then you make your turn? Is that the turn you're talking about? Crew module would be, yeah, it'd be significantly more effective and probably a lot less heavy. Gravity turns take a lot of practice, a lot of times. Getting it wrong isn't going to mess you up. It's too bad they don't have a way to just automatically target it. The better you get at it, you're going to have a lot more fuel to work with and do maneuvers. Yeah, that'll be nice. I think I'm probably just going to try it in like sandbox a few times and see if I can figure it out that way. Because then I can just keep reverting and practice it like over and over with the rockets that I already have. Wow, this is so much less stressful with SAS. Also, something keeps popping up red, and I'm not sure what it is that's trying to blow up. Like, looking at this, the outside rings of this are getting hot. So maybe it's that. Yeah, see, like, why is this crew mod? This crew hatch is actually getting, or this pod is actually overheating a little. Not by a lot, but it's kind of weird because it has a heat shield directly on it. Unless that's just from the transfer of the heat. It could be. Having to steer it a little bit right now. The initial turn will depend on craft size. Oh, 50 meters a second surface speed after launch, but smaller craft need more height first. Okay. Yeah, it is probably heat conduct. Yeah, so... Jesus! I'm telling you, I don't think we have enough parachutes. That's crazy. Honestly, if I'd have just thought about it and threw some Drogue parachutes on, we wouldn't even be in the money situation we are in. Ugh. You live, you learn. You live, you learn. For real. Is your part cap still 30? I'm not sure, actually. Yeah, I watched that video. That was it. Once I saw you were following like the prograde indicator there. I think my part that I'm just completely not getting yet is the initial turn. Once I get that down, I think it won't be too hard. Does this happen to be a different biome at all? It doesn't look like it. I'll try science. If you didn't upgrade the place where you build stuff for 22.5, I think it's still 30. Then yeah, I think so. I think it is because the VAB is still at level 1. I've upgraded the launch pad and I think one other building. Moving on, I think you have enough parachutes. You think so? That was a lesson that I learned from the previous cycle of trying to take 4 tourists using 5 capsules. I didn't have drogue chutes on and I learned about weight. So this is like, what, 25 parts maybe? Let me see how many parts it is. And I might be able to make it more efficient using better fuel containers here because I think I have the bigger ones. Yeah, I could use the more efficient. I could save some parts here. It's at 28 out of 30. But again, I could save some parts here. And here. Which, I'm not going to worry about that right now. We could make it about 25. Alright, how much money do I have now? What does your tech tree look like? I'll open it up. I need just a little bit more science to be able to unlock... What's the big one? This one. Once I unlock this, I can just crank out these VIP tours like nothing, because then I'll have the crew cabin unlocked, which will be perfect. But, yep. I'll probably do some grinding on it just to earn some money over the week, but I am probably going to head to sleep tonight because I got to wake up early for work tomorrow. Real life, unfortunately. It is real. General construction's great. Yeah. Yeah, I think that is what I'm going to... Wait, is that the one I just talked about? Hold on, let me look. Yep, that was the one I was just talking about, yeah. Temmie, thank you for the follow, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Love you. Mwah! Thank you. Have a good night, y'all. Thanks for the help so much. Genuinely, this game is not beginner. I mean, it is actually really beginner-friendly, truthfully. They have a lot of tutorials, but it's got a steep learning curve, so I appreciate it. I did make Orbit. I've made Orbit a few times, but I'm not going to say it's gone 100% perfect every time. It hasn't. We lost a couple more pilots. I wish you could see a history of the pilots you've lost. But anyways, thank you, y'all. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. I'll be back on Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Graveyard. Dude, they should actually have a graveyard that you could go visit and see like how they died. That'd be so funny. But yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern. I'll see y'all then. We're going to do some more Kerbal. I'm like so addicted to this. I do play other games though. I play a lot of medieval stuff. I play a lot of story-based stuff like RPGs. Like I just finished Dark Souls 1 through 3. Medieval Dynasty, I'm still playing through a couple other ones, so. But thanks for stopping in, y'all. How many do we have? We could do a raid real quick. Hold up. Hold up. We got some people. Let's do a raid. There is a history of that? Yeah. Remember to save this for next time. Astronaut Complex vanishes. Are you saying upgrade it? Is that... I've got so many things I upgrade. It's crazy. Ooh. Piano? That's so nice. Oh, someone's playing Kerbal Space... Someone's playing Kerbal Space Program 2. I want to check it out, but we'll see. Oh, here we go. I got somebody. All right, y'all, hang out for this. Hang out for the raid, y'all. We got someone in here, the Giggles. I want to say I've raided them before. I'm not sure. We'll see. Anyways, thanks again for hanging out, y'all. I really appreciate it. I will be back on Thursday. I hope to see y'all there. 10 p.m. Eastern time. Put it on your calendar or something. There we go. All right, the raid is starting. If you want to raid, feel free to hang out and join up in the raid. Have a good night, y'all. Love you. Bye-bye.